My name is Tanisha DaCosta, and I'm the director of the Sisters Care Center. We are in the Sisters Care Center here at Response to Love on 130 Kosciuszko Avenue. What we do here is we offer a relationship and client-driven mentoring program that allows our clients to come up, have a conversation with us, and what we do from there is try to pool them with some of our community resources that will enable them to have a better quality of life. At the time that they come in through the from the intake office on up, and we sit down with our volunteers. We have 10 volunteers, some of which are retired nurses, and they have a nice conversation. We usually sit them in one of the cubicles here, and we input some of their information into our computer program, which was developed by Independent Health in Kubrick. This program has all the basic demographics, the name, the age, the height, the weight, race, if they have health insurance, if they have a private care physician. However, it goes into some other information that's very pertinent. If you were to go into, say, your doctor's office, they may want to know, how are your living conditions? Does other family members have health issues or concerns? In this information that's stored on our website, again, designed by Kubrick and Independent Health, called MORTAR. MORTAR means My Online Record to Access Resources, by the way. Once we go into this system, let's just say we have a client who has asthma and the medication is not working for them. The doctor now has a snapshot by looking at this form that we've developed on Kubrick, or MORTAR, I'm sorry, and they may see that this person has an infestation of roaches. Well, roaches actually cause and triggers asthma. So now they have a snapshot, they have more background information on this client that's sitting in front of them. The same thing goes if they go to a social worker, if they were to go to a mental health provider, if they were to go to their daycare provider. There's more information that's stored in this system, and we have hopes that the more they come, the more they open up, the more they talk, the more information we'll be able to compile in this system. Once the data is stored and compiled, we'll be able to get a nice snapshot of this area, the 14212 area, and what programs and services are necessary, however relevant, and will be used. Because let's face it, we bring a lot of programs into these areas that are considered poor, but a lot of times they're underutilized. And I'm believing that some of the reasons that they're underutilized is because they don't want them or they didn't ask for them. So if we get a better idea of what they want by, again, engaging them in a conversation, a friendly conversation, just very, very open, very honest, non-judgmental type of a conversation, maybe they'll spill out some other things that'll kind of open our eyes as providers and service providers, that'll say, you know what, maybe our dollars need to be pooled in this particular program. So here at the Sisters Care Center, again, we're providing holistic care. We're trying to develop a relationship that's client-driven. Basically, they come up here and tell us what their needs are. We work to sort of provide those needs for them, or outsource them to some community resources that do those services. And a lot of them have trust issues. They don't like computers per se. So what we do, just as a trust engaging piece, is we write a lot of things down, because we have to understand that these are clients that may not have computers in their home. They think this instrument here is housing some information and it's going to be used in various places that they're unaware of. So what we'll do is we write things down. So yeah, everything has to be based on their trust and at their pace. So if they want to just tell us that they need a food bag and that's all they want to tell us for that day, then it's client driven. That's as far as we'll go. All services are free. I mean, it doesn't hurt to talk, it doesn't hurt to smile, it doesn't hurt to give a hug sometimes. So we provide these services free of charge. As I mentioned, all of my staff is fully volunteer, and they do it with love. You can call me here at the Sisters Care Center. I'm at 894-7030, extension 107, and that's 716 area code. You can also just come on in. I'm at 130 Kosciuszko Avenue, right off of Broadway.